Hi, welcome to You Have My Attention. I'm your host, Ellie. Today we have Carla joining us to talk about Thanksgiving and what has her attention this week. Welcome, Carla.
Hello. It's nice to finally be here.
It's nice to finally have you here.
Ellie's been chasing me down so much and trying to get me to join. And no, not really, but like I've been wanting to.
Yeah, I've been wanting you on here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I've been wanting to be on, just like me myself, like wanting to come on. Because I was like so excited about you starting your podcast, but I've just been so hard to get, so hard to reach because I have a full-time job right now.
A full-time internship
Basically. And so I'm busy every single day, and then we always have our own plans during the weekend, so it's kind of just hard to to align with like our times.
Yeah, our schedules. Well, I'm glad you're finally joining us.
Me too. I'm happy to be here.
So, first question that I'm going to ask you, what has your attention this week?
Just finishing college and just realizing how close I am to being done. I literally have, if we're not counting Thanksgiving week, I have 2 weeks left, and then I graduate the week after. So after this week, I would have 2 weeks left of school and this internship that I'm doing, and then I'm done, and then I graduate. It's insane to me because I'm you always think, oh, college is just like so far away, and then you're in college, you're like, well, graduation is so far away, and now it's like, oh, okay, like it's basically 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it all goes by really fast, those 4 years.
It's insane.
And even like I hear people say things like that about, like, for example, when they go back to school again, like if let's say they go get a master's, quick, that those 2 years roll by quick.
It's insane. Yeah. And I would love to go to grad school, but your girl is broke. So that's not going to be an idea I entertain for a while.
Yeah, when you're ready. I mean, I don't know if I would advise most people to go straight after undergrad.
Yeah.
I did that. I think it worked out for me, but
yeah,
it's not for everyone. So I think it's good to go out into the world and try some stuff, before you go back to school. And once you've decided what you want to do,
exactly.
It's a good idea to go that way. So anything else? Well, I guess graduation, like the ceremony and all that. Are you ready?
That's been like the main thing, like looming over my head. So it's been like the biggest thing in my life, leading up to this point. So that's mostly what's been on my mind. And yeah, that's like the major thing.
So like this coming week is Thanksgiving. So how do you feel about Thanksgiving? Are you excited?
I am excited because it's a time to get together with family, spend quality time, and just cook some good ass food.
Are you a turkey person?
I am. I love turkey. Yes. I love the way our mom makes it. I feel like she like tweaks it like every year at least a little bit.
She keeps it pretty simple. And,
she does.
And honestly, that's all you have to do with turkey. And the key to enjoying turkey, I think, when it's prepared in the oven, is a good gravy.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about for the white meat that people tend to complain about it getting too dry and stuff like that. That's what you want to.
Yeah.
That's what the gravy's for.
There's never an issue with that, I think, when our mom makes it, because she's got it down.
Yeah, and the gravy, the simpler the better, honestly, too.
Honestly, yeah, like you can't really go wrong with like the simpler stuff. It's just like, just like a good like salt and pepper. Obviously don't overdo it, and it's good. Like
butter.
But then if you know what flavors go well together and you add that on, it's still really good. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the simple, in my opinion.
And I think the classic oven way is the way most people do. Have you ever had fried turkey?
I have not, actually.
It's really good.
Really curious about it.
But I will say, if anyone is thinking about doing a fried turkey, you really got to know what you're doing, because that's a hazardous pursuit. If you don't know,
dropping that,
yeah,
take it out. Oh my god.
Yeah, you could burn yourself or cause a fire, burn your eyebrows off, eyelashes off. You got to be careful with that.
Dude.
So definitely do your research if you're going to go about that way. Be very careful if you're going to choose to make a fried turkey.
For sure, yeah.
Smoked turkey is good too. I've had it before. That's good.
Was I there when
I don't know if you were there. But it wasn't at our Thanksgiving. It was like a couple days out, or like the next day, or a day or two after. A family friend offered us some that they had left over from their Thanksgiving, and we tried it, and it was good.
Oh, maybe I did try a little bit then. But yeah, we usually just do the oven route. But I mean, that one's good. I'm sure smoked is good, and I just can't remember really eating it because we just tried it, you know. But yeah, I think those are the only two kinds that I've had. But I mean, yeah, I love turkey. I'm a turkey girl.
And you and I share an opinion on mashed potatoes.
Oh my God, yes.
We both feel the same way. Mashed potatoes are good, but there's better ways to eat potatoes. I gotta say.
Not to be a hater, but I mean, yes. At the same time, I think it's like the worst way to eat a potato.
No, I actually think the worst is potatoes au gratin.
Is that the one that with a bunch of dairy?
It's the potatoes where it's like they're sliced into circles and they're like layered, and there's like heavy cream and cheese on them. Those are my least favorite.
I think I have tried that, but I actually kind of liked it. But
those
it
are
was
the worst.
It was heavy, so I didn't really like what it did to like my stomach.
Yeah, it's
but, like,
heavy to eat.
I thought it was like it tasted good. I just like, I gotta be careful because like I don't really eat dairy that much, and you're straight up lactose intolerant, so
yeah, no, it's a definite no for me. But yeah, mashed potatoes, it's like, I think it's the texture.
Yes,
and it has to be seasoned really well. I don't mind the texture as much as you do.
Yeah, I don't know, it's too mushy.
I mean, yeah, that's why they're called mashed potatoes.
I know, but it's like no, I the only way I will like semi enjoy it is if it's like more chunky and if the skin is left on there.
Oh, okay. Leaving the skin, I think can be good.
Yes.
If you make sure the skin's really clean when you make it and everything.
Yeah, I agree. And then like my other least favorite way of eating potatoes is baked potatoes.
Oh, why?
I don't totally hate it, but I don't know. It's kind of the same thing because like when you like scoop into it or whatever, it's like basically the same texture. So, but with that one, it's a little different because like, well, and you can do this with mashed potatoes too, but like when it's a loaded baked potato, I don't know why, but I feel like it hits different than like loaded mashed potatoes. Am I the only person that thinks that? I don't know.
So you like it when it's a loaded baked potato?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I would just rather eat like the potato, like in like little slices, like little cubes of it, just like how, like at most breakfast places, I feel like that's how they cook it. Like they just cut into little pieces. Oh,
you're talking about like, not pan fried, but yeah, they call them country fries. I don't know what it's called. It's like the potatoes cut up into little cubes or like small pieces. And those are like cooked, sauteed, or
yes, I like
kind
those.
Of, yeah.
And then can't go wrong with like fries either, or like baked
steak fries.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Like the potato wedges.
Oh yeah, the wedges.
Whatever,
yes,
like those are good. But yeah, I think it's just like the harder the potato, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, so you like that crispy.
Yes.
Crispy
I
layer.
like the crispy texture.
Yeah, you don't see people serving fries at their Thanksgiving dinner, but I mean the effort involved to make fries at home, I assume that's why, partially. It's just easier to make mashed potatoes in a large batch.
So that's why I get it, but I'm like, I'm not that big of a fan, and neither are you.
In our family, we've gone the potato salad route a couple times.
I love potato salad. It's so good, especially the way y'all make it. Y'all put like pickle juice in there, don't y'all?
No.
Or am I wrong?
I have sometimes put like relish, dill, or sweet relish.
That's what it is. Okay.
Celery. I keep it very simple, honestly.
It's so good though, the way y'all
as long as you season things well enough. I mean, at least enough salt, and then other spices just to give it a little kick, a little different flavor, and everything's just done like simple but straightforward, like that's the way I like,
Yeah.
then it can be really good without too much complicated effort.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, so the cranberry sauce, I usually make it.
Oh
Homemade
my
is the only
God.
way.
Yes. Once
If
you
you're gonna have
have
cranberry
it,
sauce, once
you
you've had it,
you
yeah.
can't go back, bro. It's just not the same. Like the cranberry, like the canned jelly stuff. It's just like it's not bad,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's just
fine.
once you've had like the
Homemade cranberry
homemade,
sauce.
it's just so much better. Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's super simple. The recipe I follow, it's literally just cranberries, water, sugar, and
yeah.
maybe a pinch of salt or something like that. That's it.
It's perfect. It always it comes out great. I've made it before too. It's not hard at all. So it's like you might as well just do it.
Yeah, you just got to keep an eye on it, because if you let it spill over, or if you
yeah.
you can burn, you're basically making candy at that point.
Yeah.
So because it's sugar and water, so you gotta.
Yeah. But I love just like, I guess the naturalness of it, like when you make it at home, and I just like love
like the
tart.
homemade taste.
Yeah, it's just, it hits different.
Yeah, so I totally agree. So we also make bread stuffing. That one's always a winner.
Oh,
First
that
thing to
one's
run
good.
out actually at our Thanksgiving dinners
Always.
or lunches or whatever we do. Because we tend to have ours a little earlier. We don't do the dinner route. We don't wait until evening to eat our Thanksgiving meal. We like to kind of do the lunch.
Which is actually, I kind of like it too, because in the past few years I usually want to join someone else's Thanksgiving, so I'm like, okay, I can do our Thanksgiving lunch and then go to the dinner one, so I just try another.
Also works out if you have seconds. You're not eating your seconds later in the evening. So that's why I like that too. Yeah. We respect green bean casserole, but we're not big fans of it.
No, I don't know if I said that the mashed potatoes was my least favorite already, but it's actually not. It's the green bean casserole that's my least favorite.
And it's because of that mushroom sauce. So
it's just
and I are not big fans.
No, it's not good. I don't understand. And I don't know if it's just because like the way I usually end up, the ones I've tried, the recipes that I've tried usually just have like the canned like cream of mushroom in it. I don't know if that's what I hate.
There might be a better, or not better,
There's
but
probably
different
better
way.
ones, but like, no, it's not good to me. And the freaking French onion topping.
Oh, I like that. I actually like that topping.
It doesn't help it for me. I mean, kind
it's
of,
salty,
but it's like,
and stuff.
Nah, no. I just like.
You'd rather have like plain steamed
like,
green beans with
green
salt
beans,
and pepper.
But they're just like, if you add in like mushrooms and all that other stuff, I'm just like, no, just like leave it plain. It's good, like plain. I'll take steamed or
sautéed,
just sautéed, and that's good enough for me. I like it simple.
Yeah, I agree. I guess we just like really
more
good
simple stuff. Yeah.
For our dessert, we're having pie. I'm making a pumpkin pie.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that, because recently you had made a homemade pumpkin pie.
Yes, I was trying out this recipe.
Oh, so good. And you should link it for
yeah,
other people
I'll
to
share.
try it.
Okay, so what I didn't actually follow a pumpkin pie recipe. What I did was I found a video of how to make your own pumpkin puree from a pie pumpkin, and then I saw this recipe for sweet potato pie, and I followed it, but just used the pumpkin puree instead of the sweet potatoes that were called for in that recipe. And I think I made a few other adjustments, like I didn't include the nutmeg because I didn't have any on hand, and I don't remember what that other small adjustment I made, but I pretty much followed that recipe, but just using the pumpkin puree that I had made.
Yeah, and also you just remind me too. Could I just say, like, I feel like sweet potato, like plain sweet potato, is so underrated, and just like, or just even as like an ingredient and things, like you can't go wrong. Again, I'm so like, I feel like so plain Jane at this point, but I just feel like you can't go wrong with like a plain sweet potato, or just like lightly seasoned. I think that's just like the better route for me.
You like it with salt and pepper, or?
No, I've never. Well, okay. I've never tried it that way, but I just feel like I wouldn't like it.
Wait, so you mean lightly seasoned? What do you put in it?
Like, I mean, like the sweet potato casserole, you know how most people go with like the marshmallows and stuff, which is what we used to do too. But like now I like just having it like either plain, like steamed. Yeah, plain steamed, like in the oven.
Oven baked, okay.
Or just like baked, or what was the other one that we've done? Oh, just like we steam it and then we put a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon, like just lightly on the top, and that's it. Like just lightly seasoned, like sweet. But it's like it's not too much, and it's just like the right amount.
So you don't like the marshmallows and all that stuff that people put on there?
Not anymore. I don't know what happened, but just at one point I was like, I'm so over the marshmallows. Like, I don't even nah. Just like the sweet potatoes, like they can do the work themselves, and they're just good on their own. Or also I like the like pecans with them.
Oh yeah, I've put pecans on that. It's good.
They're good, yeah. But like I don't even feel a need for like marshmallows. I'm like, nah, they're good on their own. Or just like with the other simple stuff.
I like sweet potatoes eaten savory. So I like them baked in the oven, and then I kind of eat them like a baked potato, except for I just put salt and pepper in there. Everyone seems to think that's weird, but I think it's good.
It's not that weird. I guess it's just like I'm so used to eating it just like sweet or like plain. So, yeah.
So not your way. But I like like I said, like the savory way. I like it. I like French fries, sweet potato fries. I like sweet potato chips, like potato chips.
Those are good, yeah.
So I just like the savory version of sweet potatoes. So best Thanksgiving food, in your opinion?
I don't know. I think maybe just like
the turkey. Okay. What's the worst? Which you already said, actually, green bean casserole.
I think the bread stuffing and the turkey kind of go like hand in hand, because I think you just need to eat those together. Like you need one. Well, you can go without, the bread stuffing, but like they're both so good. Like, I don't know. I think they both just need to be there.
It's the same for me. I would have to say turkey, the dark meat.
Yes, the dark meat. Oh my God.
And then I like the bread stuffing. Least favorite for me, definitely the green bean casserole, because of that cream of mushroom element, unfortunately.
Overrated.
I like green beans, just not like that. But that's pretty much what I think about it. We always have like a fruity drink. Like we usually have like a sparkling cider or something with our Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, I like that too. The one we buy at this point, like I can only tolerate drinking a little bit of it because I'm just like,
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like just over
it's
time,
like you're drinking soda, like
yes, honestly,
almost
like just like a juice. Basically, it is basically a juice,
right?
But it's good. But yeah, over time, I guess I've just like liked like the sweet stuff like less and less. I still like the pie, but I think we usually don't even like fully sweeten our pies anymore. So it's just like over time.
We toned it down a little bit because I don't like it when I eat something that's really sweet and then I feel like I have to get that taste out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Because it's so sweet.
Yeah. I agree.
So briefly going back to the stuffing. In our family, we also have the tradition of meat stuffing. I don't know how common this is, but our family has made it. I want to say it's from my dad's side of the family.
Oh, really?
With the meat stuffing. So it's like kind of the type of filling that you hear about for meat empanadas. And it's like ground beef, and it has like, it's a little interesting. So it has like raisins, almonds. It has like carrots. It has like diced carrots. What else does it have in it?
So good.
Olives, like green olives, the sliced green olives.
Yeah, actually, I was talking about the way that we
Peanuts too sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if we don't have
Oh,
almonds,
those,
it's peanuts.
oh my
Actually,
God,
usually
yeah.
it's peanuts instead of almonds.
Bro, I love that nut.
Uh-huh.
So good. But yeah, I was talking to my boyfriend yesterday because his family they had printed out a little Thanksgiving menu, like things of
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they're like, let's see what we want to include in our meal. And we had talked a little bit about what were we just talking about?
The stuffing.
The stuffing. Yeah. And I was telling him about how our mom usually makes like a meat stuffing,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, huh, like what are you talking about? And I was like, wait, do you not know about that? Or
Yeah, I think it's just from our family.
I
like,
thought it was like,
it's not common
I
here.
thought it was a more common thing, but like, dude, it's so good. And like we only have it during Thanksgiving, so I think that's why I appreciate it even more.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I don't know, it's unmatched. And that's actually, I don't know, that might be my second favorite instead of like the bread stuffing. I mean, the bread stuffing is like up there, but like I like all three of those things like together, like the bread stuffing, the meat stuffing, and then the turkey, which is like a lot, but it's like it's so good.
If I find a recipe somewhere, I'll link it. But like I said, this is a family recipe, so I'd have to like write it down or something. It's usually ground beef with the other ingredients I mentioned. I mean, sometimes I've heard that our family has made it like half pork, half beef, but we usually do the ground beef, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the half beef, half pork thing is correct. I don't know if I'm confusing that with some other recipe, but yeah, that's a tradition in our family. I know some people call stuffing, they call it dressing in some places.
Yeah, actually I had this discussion with my boyfriend yesterday too, because they had put dressing on their menu and I was like, huh, but there's no salad on here, so are y'all talking about salad dressing? I was confused. And then when I asked his mom, she was like, oh no, that's like the bread stuffing or whatever. And I was like, what? I did not know that people even called it that.
Yes, so some people call it dressing, and there might even be a third way. I think I've heard that people refer to it, and some people put it in their turkey, like when they bake it. I don't think I've had it that way, and we don't do that at our house.
Wait, I thought we did.
Like actually put it in the turkey? No.
I thought, okay, maybe.
I think we have in the past before, but usually no.
Because I was like, I swear, mom has like stuffed the turkey before with the meat stuffing.
Oh, with the meat stuffing, yes, but the bread
putting
stuffing,
meat in
no.
the meat.
Yeah. Or turducken. Have you heard of turducken?
Oh my God,
I'm not gonna try that. Probably
sounds like overload. I don't know, like who came up with that, but it's just like what, like a 3-in-1.
It sounds like something that was, like someone came up with during the
That
Victorian.
sounds like a joke. It sounds like it started off as a joke. Like, bro, what if we do this and then we put this in there too? Like,
but
so
yeah, I've never tried it. I don't think I will. So
have you ever had duck?
I have had duck.
Me too.
On 2 occasions, I think. Maybe 3.
I don't know if it sounds weird, but like duck tastes like what you think it would taste like.
Like, what do you mean?
Me?
It tastes like
I only had
chicken, but not.
I only had it one time, but it was like. I don't know if this makes sense, but do you ever smell something and then you taste it and then you're like, based on the way it smells, that's exactly how I would expect it to taste?
Yes, because smell and taste are very closely linked.
I guess so.
But so it makes a lot of sense.
Oh my bad. But yeah, like I only tried it one time, but it was just like, I don't know. It was weird. I can't even explain it. But yeah, it was just like, it was all right. But I was like, nah, I'm not really about this duck meat or whatever, this quack meat.
It was kind of like if you were eating something that was between a chicken and a ham.
Yeah.
And pork, right? But the ham part, right? It was kind of it felt like in the middle.
I totally agree with what you just, because like I feel like that's how it tastes.
The texture, the color, the taste. Something between a chicken, like a.
Well, yeah, it is a kind of bird, right? So it's it was weird though. I don't think I would like want to really have it again.
I would imagine goose is similar to duck.
Yeah.
People, you heard about Christmas goose and stuff? Is that a Charles Dickens thing, or I don't know?
Christmas goose?
Yeah, people eating goose for Christmas. Yeah, apparently.
Well, I guess
In
I
some
guess any
places.
meat could be like a thing, but nah, I don't know. I mean, I would try it, but nah, I'm not really interested. I'll stick to my turkey.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah.
So after Thanksgiving, we like to just crash from all the food we ate.
Yeah.
Maybe go back for seconds later on, but we play board games.
Yeah. Or
We
sometimes
don't
watch
really-
a movie.
Yeah, watch a movie. We don't really do the Black Friday shopping thing, really.
No, yeah. I don't really participate or what's it called? Cyber Monday? I don't think I've ever participated in that.
I usually start looking at that, but I don't tend to shop unless there's something that really looks like it's worth it to me. And
Yeah.
usually,
I hate
Um,
crowds, and I think you do too, so it's
yeah, but I
It's not
also don't
something-
like online shopping either. I guess I just don't like shopping in general.
yeah,
The
honestly, shopping is
experience
kinda
can be hit
also
or miss.
I'm broke. So I can't
Yeah.
even like really think about that too much, but
And
mean, Christmas-
inflation.
yeah, true. Christmas is coming up too. So that's also I started like thinking about that cuz like I'm always like, "Oh, it's so far away, you know, Thanksgiving first." But then I looked at my calendar today. I was like, "Oh shit, like it's like a month away."
Christmas.
And I haven't even thought about like gifts for anyone or what I'm going to do at all.
Right.
So kind of like, oh crap, like I need to start like thinking of what I'm going to do for gifts before it gets too late and too crowded and all crazy at the stores and all that stuff.
Right. So after Thanksgiving, sometimes is when we start decorating for Christmas.
Yeah.
But I prefer to wait until after that. Until after we have Thanksgiving.
You got to
I like to respect
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
You got to give Thanksgiving its little spotlight moment. And
Definitely.
then Christmas can come in cuz then, you know, I feel like everyone in the States just like kind of overdoes Christmas. Well, I mean, I get it. Christmas is great and it's like a time where family all gets to be together and, you know, everyone's sharing gifts and all that stuff. But
The
so
season
it's
of
great.
giving.
Yeah, but it's like, man, after it's over, I'm like, okay, I'm really ready for this to be over. I'm like, because
There's so much build up for Christmas.
yes,
It's a whole month, over a month long build up.
and then everywhere you go, the Christmas music. Oh my god, it's too much.
It's
No.
everywhere. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get annoyed with the music quickly because I'm like, all right, I'm over it. Like, stop playing it.
They're just reminding you, don't forget, I guess.
Like, hey, you want to buy some more stuff? They're just trying to get you to buy.
Yeah, well, it's business, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I feel. I don't like to decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving dinner. Out of respect for
no.
Thanksgiving. That's just how I feel. We have a whole month to celebrate,
Yeah, just wait
to
till
prepare for Christmas.
December.
It can wait a little bit. That's the
Yeah.
way I look at it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So I just wanted to give a little story. I don't know if you were there. There was one time that I went Black Friday shopping
Like,
with our cousin.
wait,
We went to Walmart. We got up early.
I was there.
Do you remember that?
Yes. Like, y'all were getting like a TV or something?
No,
No, a computer?
A computer, because
Yes,
our
I
computer
was
had
there.
just broke down.
Really?
Yeah,
That's why
we needed one for the house.
Bro, I don't remember that. I
It
just
was-
remember going to the store and it being like crazy.
Yeah, because our computer had stopped working, and it was already a time where you needed a computer at your house because you got to
Oh,
get stuff done
dang.
for school and whatnot.
What was that though? Do you remember like
It must have been around 2008, 2009, I think.
I think yeah, because I was
Maybe
young.
2007, around there.
Yeah.
I have a very spotty memory of that time, so I can't remember what year it was, but I remember it was when I was in middle school, and I remember us getting up super early to go,
Yeah.
and it was chaos. I had never gone Black Friday shopping before
Me
then.
either.
I had
Mhm.
heard about it and I knew about it, but I never went, right? Our
Mhm.
family never did that.
Yeah.
So we went, and it was
insane.
so
Oh my
weird.
God.
And now I think it's gotten better because they do things earlier, which can be irritating in the sense of like, oh, it's already time for this, shopping
yeah.
stuff to go down. But at the same time, it kind of helps deal with the crowds.
Yeah.
Doing all that in one day or one weekend
Too much.
is too much. And there was no, where online shopping was barely starting to take off at that point.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the kind of thing where you could just buy it online. It's like, no, you went to the store to get the good deal. You would wait in line, some people would camp out, right?
Yeah.
Crowds and crowds, insane.
Hardcore.
Just for $50 off.
Oh my God.
Not 50, but it depends on the item.
Yeah.
But I also was confused because I remember we went in there and they spread everything out, the electronics throughout the store, the big ticket items.
They did?
Yeah. So they didn't have them all in the electronics section. We had to go like by where the baby stuff was, a different section completely.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, let's like spread out this crowd.
Yeah, they spread out the pallets and everything. But after that, I thought, no, I this is not for me. This stuff,
dude,
too stressful. Got to get up way too early for this.
Yeah, no,
not worth it. I don't think that computer lasted very long either.
Not even worth it.
Nah, no.
Yeah, no, that was insane. I think there was like one other time in recent years that I remember going.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't go early and wait in line.
I think we just went after like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
and
so it was
like
early.
late. So it was like technically not Black Friday yet, but it was like about to be. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that bad because I think it was still like a few hours left before the next day. But like the store was starting to pick up like towards the time that we left, and I was like, oh, thank God, because we went to like Best Buy or something to look at just electronics, and I don't even know what we were looking at, but yeah. But I was like, I am not, like, once I saw more and more people coming, I was like, okay, I'm ready to leave, and I'm not trying to like get stuck in here for like a while,
Right. And I think the best, I mean, I know not all stores or places are going to do this, but I think if I were a store owner, what I would want to do for my employees is I would want to make sure they have their Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So no opening late on that Thursday. I would just wait till the Friday.
Yeah.
And no opening early, just the regular time.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know, the whole Black Friday thing is I kind of take a little issue with it. I get it because of business, but I choose to not participate in the crazy part of it.
Yeah, I don't like the crowds. I'm like, please give me space when I'm shopping. And that was like pre-COVID when I was like that. I was still like, okay, there's
yes, I'm not even talking about getting sick. I'm just talking about just the experience.
Yeah, I'm like, I need room to just like breathe.
Which is why I understand why they did all that stuff early Black Friday, spreading it out for a week.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better than just one day.
It's probably better.
One day.
So I want to ask you about a few things. Do they have your attention? Are you aware of all the stuff going on with Twitter? I know you have been a Twitter user in the past.
I know like little tidbits here and there, but I'm not really I have not been an avid Twitter user like in the recent months, just because I've been so busy. I'm like, okay, I don't even have time to look at this. So, but I just heard a few things with like Elon Musk like buying Twitter, and then him trying to back out, and then they ended up making him buy it. Mm-hmm. And then he like tried to fire a bunch of people, right? He
did fire a bunch of people. And then I know at one point some of the employees were asked to come back. It's this whole crazy like mess.
But didn't something else happen after that?
Yeah, so like I said, they asked some of the employees to come back.
Oh, and then they didn't want to come back,
and
right?
And then there was an announcement that they were going to have to do commit to a hardcore work environment or quit and get 3 months severance. Out of there. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
Such a crazy thing. I don't use Twitter, and I'm not going to, especially after all this.
I like Twitter, but
is it really like necessary?
Not layoff. That just sounds like just too much for a job, for all that crazy stuff to be happening. Like I understand a lot of those employees wanting to leave. Right. So, and oh my God, that whole mess with the whole verified blue check mark thing. Like what I wasn't there when all that stuff was happening, but my boyfriend told me a little bit about it, and I saw some stuff that got like reposted or like reported on Instagram. And I was like, what the heck is going on at Twitter? Like, oh my God, with all these people buying the check mark and then faking being like a company or something, and then
trolling and all that stuff.
Yeah, and like messing with the stock market. So yeah, things are a mess over there. I don't know what's gonna happen to Twitter.
Are you gonna stay on Twitter?
I think I will, just because it's like, I don't know, people are just so,
you just want to see what happens, I guess.
Yes, and like I like Twitter because some people are like, they're so honest on there, and they're so like unfiltered. It's just kind of interesting to see what people really think, and like and also to like see who you relate to, and just to get like get some news of like what's going on, like really important things. I mean, also a lot of really unimportant things, but and also I like the humor that I see a lot on Twitter too, because I feel like a lot of things start on there, like memes. So yeah, I appreciate Twitter for that. But yeah, if Twitter went down, I'd be a little sad, even though I'm not like on there a lot. But yeah, I think I'll stay on Twitter and just, I guess, see what happens. I don't know.
I guess I like reading about what happens, I guess, but like I said, I don't use it, and it's too angry for me.
Angry?
Like, people are too angry on there.
Well, actually, no. Yeah, that is the thing
I get why they. I mean, not always. Some of it is not important, like you said. But it's just I prefer to stay away from that.
No, yeah, some people definitely pick fights for really dumb reasons. I've seen a lot of that, or I feel like I've seen a lot of that recently, with just like people making weird comments about things, and then other people are like, wait, what? Like, this person's making a weird comment about this, or like, why are they overreacting? And then like, at first I think I'll agree with the first person, but then I read the reaction to it, and then I'm like, oh wait, actually, yeah, they are being like weird. So yeah, I don't know, sometimes there's a lot of haters on there, so it kind of makes it like like, not, it doesn't like ruin the experience, but sometimes I'm like, damn, like some of the people on here are so like, I don't know,
right,
fight pickers or whatever you want to call it.
I just want to also talk about gratitude. Thanksgiving is a time of gratitude. Christmas can also be that, but I think it's more central to Thanksgiving. So just kind of thinking about things that we're grateful for. I feel that I'm very lucky in my life. Yeah. And I think it's important to practice gratitude.
Oh, definitely. No, I think it's good to just take a step back and reflect.
Absolutely.
And recognize your place in the world, your privileges that you hold.
Right. And we all have something to be thankful for. We all have something that we can offer to the world. We all have our own talents. We all have something good to give to others. So I hope that anyone listening can connect with those things and learn to appreciate themselves. And find love for themselves and reflect on the good times and learn from the bad times, all the difficulties in that.
Right.
That we face in life.
The great things, and then even the hardships that develop them as people and help them come to realizations and all that, growing as people.
So that's why I think I like Thanksgiving so much, is because it's about the food, the family. People do Friendsgiving, so you can have this thing with friends. If you don't have a lot of family, or you're not close to your family for other reasons, that doesn't mean you can't find people to share, and hopefully you're able to do something fun with some people and food,
and just catch a break too. Like,
that's what a nice thing about Thanksgiving, getting the day off.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that aspect of Thanksgiving a lot as well. Yeah, I recognize that I do hold some privileges that I think I forget about. And
Yeah, I blessings we have in our life that we're
yeah.
thankful for. So with that, we leave you, and we hope that you have a nice Thanksgiving. We hope you get to eat something yummy or get to laugh at something.
Yeah.
And until then, we'll see you next week. Thanks for chilling with us. Thanks for coming by, Carla, and speaking with us.
Thanks for having me.